Okay, so this is what we got in today. It's a stihl MS271. It's a hard to start, and then we got to sharpen the chain. And then I've already checked the spark plug. It's extra clean. Look at that thing. And so then I just wanted to document taking these bolts out because I've never taken apart one of these chainsaws before. I think ultimately it might need a carburetor. This is the carburetor that goes in it. Look at it. Look how cute this little thing is. That's what's in your Stihl chainsaws, this little carburetor. And that part number is a 1141-120-0611. And so this big bolt went here. This secondary bolt went right here. And then the third smaller one goes right yonder. And so now I'm trying to get off this little housing. I mean, I've literally never taken one of these apart, so I gotta figure out how to disassemble it first. But I'm assuming we gotta take the throttle linkage off. And then this is the carb right here, because you can tell, it's the little tops right there. So it goes in there like that. This must be the air box airflow. I mean, I'm probably wrong on most of this, but I thought I'd at least document it. Okay, and so then I took off this clip. It clips in there. It goes into this little throttle. This is for your choke adjust. And this is getting looser, as we're about to see. Okay, and then I did some finagling and got this throttle link undone. These are held in by these little bump stop things. Those just pop out. And just for reference, this is the Stihl MS271. I think this is the Farm Boss model. And so then, just like troubleshooting this off the top of my head, I feel like this little power cord here, or little yellow cord, needs to be unplugged. And then this little thing pulls out. I don't know if that's just a clip or something. Anyone know what this is? It runs like when it's cold or hot or something. And so this whole section here seems like it's almost off. We got the fuel line coming in on the bottom in there. I gotta figure out how to get that off. You know, could I look at an instruction manual? Yeah, probably. But that's kind of fun to learn these things, just kind of on a whim, you know. There's some Stihl guys that are probably going to wreck me in the comments. All right, so we got 2 bolts here. We're going to take those 2 out on this plastic housing. I'm not sure really what this is, but maybe it sucks in air or something. But this is an 8. So let's pull those off and see what comes off after that. All right, we're one step closer. Now we can see the little carb here. I don't know if it had 3 bolts in it. No, it doesn't. Whatever. That must be an adjust or something. So yeah, we're getting closer here. Just gotta figure out how to get the fuel line off on the bottom, and then that might be it. We could change that carb out, see if she'll fire up after that. Okay, so the next thing I might take off is going to be the handle itself. It kind of seems like it's in the way for some things here, so we're going to take that off next, because this is getting wicked loose. I just can't get access to that fuel line under there. Okay, I couldn't get the handle all the way off. I'm going to get this guy off next. So that whole time I was trying to get the fuel line off the bottom, I stupidly thought that, but you don't need to. This just kind of slid right out, and then the fuel line will just kind of go back into that little nipple right there. So ultimately I had to get this little air housing out of the way, and then that's connected by some hard lines, so it kind of just sits there, and then this slid straight out, and this is the carb. And then so then you just want to make sure they're the same carb, obviously. But I think the guy that works here on other days, he set this one up for me. And so it should be the same one. We'll just double check and make sure, but it should be the exact same one. And how's this go? Like this. Okay. It says, yeah, field 25. This one says the same on top. And so, yeah, that's really all it is to change a carb. Pretty simple. I might clean this area up for the customer real quick. Okay, so for now, we're not really into diagnosing carbs, but we're just going to switch it out with a new one. Try to fire this bad boy up, see if it works. If it does, then we know it was the carb. And maybe I could do another video of taking this guy apart. It might be a clogged jet or something. I'm not really sure how old this carb is on this particular model that he has, but it could be a clogged fuel port or something going on with this guy, which I think you would just open it from the bottom here. But maybe we'll save that for another video. Let's just see if we can get this sauce started first. Alright, so the new carb is in. Pretty easy. Just tighten up those two 8mm bolts. I probably took off way more than need be, but it was kind of fun to like learn all the things that need to go in. I got the throttle link back together. Other than just throwing in some bits and bobs here and there, should be good. Obviously we throw the spark plug back in. And I'm not sure what they do with these, but if they don't toss these, I might look into fixing it and flipping it on eBay or something. I don't know what they do with these, but I'll ask and see. But it would kind of be fun to do a video of this, like cleaning it, because I'm pretty sure like these little stihl carbs are workhorses, you know. So, but yeah, so that's that. I'll do a little will it start video here in a moment. Alright, so the stihl 271 Farm Boss is all reassembled. New carb. There's the old carb. I'm not missing any parts. And let's see if she fires up. It's full choked right now. Oh. I don't know how many times you gotta pull it after you Alright, we'll have to pull it a couple more times. We'll see. Okay, it still won't start, so we're going to spray a little starting fluid down in it and see if that'll help out at all. Yeah, I don't know. Does anyone know like what else it could be, or how many times you got to pull this guy once you put in a new carburetor? Let me know in the comments.